I start belly dancing, I realized that actually I can earn a full-time wage over it. And then slowly I can even develop business. So that is something very refreshing. Hi, I'm Yuki. I'm from Bellydance Discovery and I run a belly dance school. For my businesses, initially it was 80% classes, 20% performances, and now it is 60% classes, okay, 30% performances, 10% on professional development. Dance to Oppa Gangnam Style. Some go, so they don't feel like being arrowed all the time. I have this belly dance school. It's not just dance school, it is a business. I took a step further than any belly dance school in Singapore to reach that stage because I found that most people have the counting, oh, you belly dance school, it must be something vain, like what we see, people dance over the dinner, and they don't really respect it as a form of business, especially belly dancing. So if I'm able to put belly dance across as a real business, you know, we earn a lot more respect, not just in business form, but in the art and dance form. Roll into the pocket, turn on the right, turn, tuck in, hold. I actually developed my own dancers and instructors. Not like a lot of dance school, they open a dance school. They will invite some freelance dancer or instructor to teach and dance. But for me, I totally groomed them from minimum skill, no skill, to a set of very good skills in terms of instructional and performances. 1, 2, 3, 4. So with that and the support, I'm actually able to build and groom more people. And as this grow, of course the competition will grow, but at the same time the talent in Singapore, the pool of belly dancers as a professional will grow as well. So that helps me to support the system that I have in school. We are inviting a second tutor from Turkey all the way to Singapore to actually teach us different style of belly dancing.
Back, shoulders, and flip the fan, back and drum to a partner side.
There is more female belly dance master than male belly dance master in the belly dance world, definitely. Master class charges almost double of an ordinary class, so they know that if this master fly all the way from another end of the world to Singapore to deliver, to teach them. So most people, when they're aware of it, they're willing to pay. And of course, not everyone is willing. If they only come to exercise and just having fun, they will not attend. But if those for serious learner and the professionals, they would want to learn from a master like second tutor.
Here we go. 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
For a business sense, right, I'm looking for more than just earning the dollar and cents. It's also building up a reputation that you can collaborate with world well-known masters and dancers in Singapore. So that, from that point of view, it is a good investment. Okay, back then I never expect belly dance will be real business because in Singapore context, art and dance could never be a real business. Okay, I have this belly dance school. It's not just dance school, it is a business. I took a step further than any belly dance school in Singapore to reach that stage. So I pushed myself for the last 8 to 9 years, and good thing is this year we got really good results, like, you know, Singapore brands, Singapore Excellent awarded for Women Asia Entrepreneurship. And I'm very glad to able to push the dance and art business into a real business form, and from there I actually want to develop. And I can see one day I can even make into franchise. I think I minimize the risk along the way as trying my best actually to keep positive, because the rental is going up not just by 10, 20%, but 200, 300%. But the income doesn't increase by 200, 300%. It increased by 20, 30%. So you have less income coming in, more expenses, but you need to gauge. And also working alliances with other company and organizations to minimize the risk. And now I find that sharing resources, working with outside party is so important. For the last 7 years, I was always working within my own committee, my own organization. But about 2 years plus ago, I start opening up to work with even like, PA, Singapore Sports Council and different organizations to work together to lift up the belly dance and other activities as well. So I think that is important because that helps to minimize certain risks that you need to take. This one must finish with general wash because it's a classroom scene. 所以你这个给他一个，然后 Today is the technical run for our concert Emotionally Yours. So now it is a bit chaotic. So let me try to work with them. I will be patient, I promise. Okay, girls, I'm going to run item by item, dance item. All the performers typically are actually from my school. So I groom them from 0, 95% means no dance background, cannot even lift your leg properly, to a professional standard. So this artistic concert is very important for us. Yeah, because why? It makes people know that belly dance can be artistic. What you see a lot of times is commercial belly dance and cultural belly dancing. But belly dance can be so artistic that it can combine with musical, theater, and have lots of different emotions. If you say you want to see very traditional belly dance, right now, none of the people will do it. Because if it's very traditional, it's very soft, very delicate, and not a lot of variation. For all this new avenue of movements and technique, it actually gives us an avenue to create new things and also to develop new style. Like personally, I like a style called emotional belly dancing, or we call it lyrical. In Arabic culture, we call it tarab belly dancing. Basically, it's very emotional because you express like you are talking to somebody, and it doesn't restrict to, like the very traditional way. Now we are going for the last show and going to start in less than an hour's time. Makeup, dress up, everything. And it is going to be a very exciting show for us. The biggest risk when it comes to art form is actually not in terms of money, dollars and cents. It is in terms of recognition. And the biggest risk is not getting recognized by your own industry, because this is way beyond their imagination. Most of the time, belly dancers only think of belly dance costume, how to be more revealing, but not the artistic way that I hope to put it in the theater. It's something that we can be proud of as an art, as a dance form.
Tango, there's a blackout already.
我不知该如何对你笑，对你哭，常常在玻璃里像个机器。你的世界，我的日子，好像没有谁 谁对谁发过脾气。
So I see it as an art, but I know earning money is very important to support my art and to also support people around me who is supporting this art form and dance form. I'm bringing belly dance to an area where no one else have done it in Singapore before, because I believe being creative, being innovative is very important to actually bring our dance form up to a certain level. So it doesn't remain as what you always see and everyone trying to copy one another. There's no creativity. Okay, and I believe Singaporeans are super creative, even though we are put inside a box, but we can think outside the box. So bringing belly dance into theater, make it like as if you are watching a movie on stage, is one of my biggest dreams for belly dancing. And I'm so glad that Emotionally Yours, our theater play, that is successful stage in end of September. And I already have requests asking to stage a few more times next year. And of course, I'm going to improve the dance and script and do it more. And I'm so glad that people who doesn't really like belly dancing, now they start loving it after seeing Emotionally Yours. They'll come and tell me, say, oh, Yuki, belly dance is the best in traditional form. And we love it. I'm so glad to hear that.
Cha-cha-jumbo, 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 cha-cha-jumbo.